You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel. It is 0 Dark 30 blasting out of the bunker. And guess what? I have one heck of a message for you today. And it's about, well, our country. Yeah, folks, it has hit the fan. It is go time for the bad guys. And I want to talk to you. And again, I'm going to ask you to think. We should be able to think for ourselves, right? We should be able to make our own decisions. All of these, what used to be considered, well, part of freedom. It wasn't really a question. It wasn't some foreign concept. But here we are, folks. We have choice. Where does that choice come from? Well, it is innate to us as human beings to be free, right? Government is a construct. Humanity in the way we operate is not. So a law that works with us, a constitution or a compact or a contract or an agreement that works with us where we all benefit, that works for all of us, right? Well, that's our rules. That's why, we strive for freedom. That's who we are. Well, there's another group of people out there who don't want that, who want to get rid of it. So I've asked myself often, why is it that they're doing what they do with regard to the government? Well, the people have been vested with some authority. They want more authority. They want all authority. They don't want just a little bit, they want it all. Now, what is standing in their way? We've talked about it. We've always thought about it. The Constitution stands in their way. It strictly binds them and restrains government. It's a wonderful thing. It allows people to live free, which is inherently in their nature, to make their own decisions, which gives us the control over our own lives. When we have information, knowledge is power. And when you have freedom to choose for yourself, you're in control of your own life. They take away your knowledge through censorship, through their lies, through propaganda, and then they take away your choices. You become powerless. That's what government wants. Now, what is their problem? What is harming them? Well, what's harming them greatly, folks, is this document that was written back and approved in 1789. Imagine the megalomaniacs today, and they are megalomaniacs. They want to rule us. They want to dominate us. They want to direct every stage of our life. And what is stopping them, folks? A piece of paper. A piece of paper that is a shield for us, and it is a prison binding government down. Now, this is fascinating, folks. This is why they hate it so much. How can a stupid piece of paper written in the 1700s still be stopping them from their dream of owning us? Well, it is. And why? Well, it's old. And the men that wrote it are old. They were so old, and they were white. White men who wrote a piece of paper that is still so powerful, that is extended for generations and centuries. That's why they say, we need to get rid of it. All the Constitution does is stop them. It doesn't help them at all. That is why they lie, cheat, and steal, folks. Period. They hate why do you think they're attacking our culture? Saying European culture is bad. It was all white slave owners, because they want to nullify. They want to nullify the Constitution and say, hey, it was written by slave owners. And that's why they have an anti-male system set up. They want everyone to hate men so that you can hate the Constitution. White men, they want to hate the race because it is white men who happen to be the ones who put ink to paper to stop government, which has been so effective. It has worked for hundreds of years and is still stopping these technocratic, oligarchical, theocratic, and yes, they're theocrats, folks. We'll talk more about that in the future, I'm certain. It has stopped them cold. That is why they're willing, folks, to infiltrate. That's why they're patient. That's why they know they have to break the law, violate their oaths, lie, cheat, and steal the whole fucking way. Because that is how good that little piece of paper is, that little rag called the Constitution. Folks, the Declaration of Independence, same story. It basically says there's no law written by man, right, that supersedes the real law. We are free creatures, and we ought to be free. So here we are, in 2022, recognizing an enemy that is in front of us. An enemy that won't quit, won't give up, won't go away, can't be defeated because, well, it's an idea. You know, communism's an idea. Antifa is an idea, right? They try telling us it's an idea like that's nothing. Well, ideas, folks, cause humans to take action, right? There are a bunch of ideas in the Declaration of Independence cause some powerful action to occur. And that action, well, it created a country that still exists today. But government does not like that. No, it doesn't. Government does not like that at all. Those in charge of government, I should say. Government itself is nothing. It's an institution created by men to help serve men. Well, that's the idea behind the original creation. But what do we have now? A government that's trying to serve itself. Well, government is just people, right? But they'll hide behind a building. They'll hide within a building. They'll stand behind the sign at the front of the building and say, see, this is for the people. It's the government. You can't do anything about us inside. Well, actually, we can. But they've taken their steps as well. These socialist authoritarians who have demonstrated beyond a reasonable shadow of a doubt, there is absolutely no way for anyone to argue that they haven't taken every step and that they're not willing to take any step, right, to gain mastery and control over the people and their will. Shit has hit the fan, folks, not because China or any other country has cerveza bug. It's not because some little man claiming to be science, right, has done anything. I mean, everyone has played their part, these evil bastards. But it is their goal, their objective, their idea. That's right, it's their idea that's put us in this situation. Their actions. And their actions are, folks, complete and total destruction of the Constitution because it is, right, it is in their way. It is a massive shield. The very fact that you and I still talk about it shows that its durability is its strength. Right? Our culture, folks, is our strength, because our culture rests on these foundational concepts of freedom and liberty and restricted government. And they hate that. That's why they want to take that away from us. They want us to believe it can be stopped, it can be changed, it can be amended, right? That's what they're after. That's why they need to destroy it. That's why we need to fight for it, right? There's many choices we all have. There are just many choices. It's up to us. You can choose to do nothing. You can choose to interfere with evil. Right? That's a choice we have. You can do a lot, you can do a little, you can join the side of evil and let the country be destroyed, or do nothing and allow it to be destroyed, or you can resist it. In all cases, in every case, there is no simple solution to this. In every case, folks, it's going to be difficult. You think the communists have an easy thing? No, they've waited decades and decades and decades and decades trying to screw us over and steal the country. They are not happy about it. They're not satisfied, but they're still pushing for their idea and what they want. Right? So we have to be equally willing to fight back. But they're uncomfortable, folks. It drives them nuts that old, white, European cultured, British law, known as common law, is still holding them back. They hate that. That's why they attack the patriarchy. That's why they attack men. That's why they attack whiteness. That's why they attack our culture, our traditions. They want to tear them down, degrade them, demean them. They want to corrupt children so they can plant their own ideas. It's called indoctrination and brainwashing. They want their ideas instead of the reality. They want to put in there that government is supreme, not the people. They want it understood by children, folks, that government is where power emanates from and not from on high. And that we are subjects. We're servants to the government. Folks, all authoritarian and communist ideas. King George of England believed that he didn't serve the people, that the people served him. And the English, to their credit, have actually had to not just depose kings, but, eliminate them, kill them. Same with the French, because the monarchy, the ruling class, or the elite, if you will, believe that we are here for them and that they should stop serving us and rather we should serve them. That they by right exist and that they're royalty and above all, even gods. It's backwards, and it happens from time to time. Every couple hundred years, government and kings forget who they are and what the rules are. And we end up with situations like we have today. But now we have high technology, industrial power, and all that power and might that government has is being held back by a piece of paper. The United States Constitution, the Constitution of these United States, the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence. That is what is restricting them. And the idea that's in our heads that those pieces of paper matter. Folks in Europe, in Ukraine, governments are telling their people, get prepared. It's going to be a long, cold, difficult winter. There's going to be food issues. There's going to be fuel issues. There are going to be electricity issues. Get prepared. Well, it's a little late when the whole country realizes what has happened and they are all clamoring to prepare. Aren't you glad you are already a prepper here? Because hard times, folks, can come to us all and quickly. Godspeed, Semper Fi. The chance favors the prepared mind is yours.